Now, last night, in a major win for American workers, Donald Trump tweeted that he has brokered a deal with air conditioning manufacturer Carrier to keep about 1,000 jobs that it was planning to send to Mexico right here in America. Now, we'll be joined by a longtime Carrier employee for reaction shortly. And tomorrow, President-elect Trump will travel with Vice President-elect Mike Pence to a Carrier factory in Indiana to announce more about the details and about the deal, alongside company officials. But that's not the only major campaign promise that he's working to keep. Now, the president-elect's nominee for the Treasury Secretary, Steve Mnuchin, he's saying that the incoming president, Trump, will already put together a massive Reagan-like tax-cutting plan. Let's take a look.
We're already sitting down and discussing this with Congress, and this is going to be something that happens absolutely within the first 90 days of this presidency. We're going to have a major tax reform, biggest tax reform since Reagan, and it's not just going to be a cut in corporate taxes, but it's also going to be a very large middle-income tax cut that's going to help this country.
Now, Mnuchin is also revealing that the Trump team is moving ahead with the president-elect's plan to allow multinational corporations to repatriate trillions of dollars in profits that are held overseas at a 10% rate so that they can bring all of that money back to America to build factories, manufacturing centers, and create jobs. And then there's Obamacare. Now, Trump has vowed to repeal and replace that disastrous health care law. And last night, right here on this program, Vice President-elect Mike Pence said doing so is at the top of Mr. Trump's agenda. Let's take a look.
The president-elect's made it very clear. He wants the Congress, when they convene in early January, to take up the task of repealing and replacing Obamacare first. And the appointment of Dr. Tom Price as the head of Health and Human Services, someone who literally for the last half a dozen years has been in the forefront of efforts not only to repeal Obamacare, but to put forward common sense free market solutions that will lower the cost of health insurance without growing the size of government.
Now, President-elect Trump, he's not even in office yet, and he's already off to a pretty good start. During the campaign, he made very specific promises to you, the American people. And as we've said before in this program, in order for him to be a successful president, I think all the president-elect has to do, go down the list, start checking off the things that he promised.